Well, hello, Leo. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your monthly intuitive tarot card reading for June 2024. Now, keep in mind, just a reminder, Leo, these are general readings. Take what resonates, that's what you're meant to hear, and leave the rest behind. So let's jump right into your reading for the month ahead. Each row here represents each week in June. We're going to take a look at your tarot cards first, and then we'll go back and we'll look at each week. But first, we are going to see what crystal is being suggested for you, Leo, for this month of June. All right, what's coming through for Leo? What does Leo need crystal-wise? Lepidolite, trust in the universe. This concerns your third eye chakra, your crown chakra. That is your communication with the universe, with spirit, source energy. And it's your perception on things. So there's your message as to which crystal. All right, Leo, we're going to take a look at your tarot cards first. First week, you have the Seven of Wands. You're in a position of advantage, whether you know it or not. Second week, you have the Ten of Swords. There is something that is absolutely coming to an end. It's over. It's done with. It could be in regards to, I'm picking up out with the old, in with the new. So it is time for you to move on from something. This could be a job, a relationship, maybe something that you had been working on, a project, a hobby or something, maybe doesn't interest you. It's over, it's done with, move on. Third week, you have the Major Arcana card, the Emperor, or it could represent an Aries in your life or coming in. And the last week, you have the Page of Swords. And I almost feel like he's looking back over the entire month. So you're going to learn the truth in regards to something. It could be about, it might surprise you is what I'm picking up, the truth that you're seeing. It's coming through for this month of June. And this really, it could be anything. It could be the truth about what you haven't been happy about. It's seeing the truth in regards to maybe a relationship, a connection, maybe even something simple like a class that you have no interest anymore in the class. There is very much this month, out with the old, in with the new. You're going in a new direction. So let's go back to your first week here. This is the Seven of Wands. This is you, Leo. This is you. You're standing in a position of advantage. You're the only one that can change the way your life is going. So the wands down here represent everything that you're up against. Yes, you have to keep your job to pay your bills, but that doesn't stop you from, if you're interested in something else, whether it be maybe something that currently you're doing as a hobby, start looking into maybe a second source of income. And then once that really takes off, you can then move forward with possibly being your main source of income. So I am picking up for some Leos that you're very unhappy with the job that you're doing. It's either repetitious, there's no excitement, or for some of you, I'm picking up you're really underpaid. It's a very underwhelming kind of job. There's no creativity, and Leos need creativity. So you are in a position of advantage coming into the month of June. And so time for you to make your move, so to speak. Let's look at your tea leaf message. Hills, and it says obstacles to overcome. Going back to, let's say you're in a job that you're really not happy with. It's not something that you really want to be doing, but it pays the bills. There's your obstacles. And these are hills, not mountains. So hills is an obstacle, but not as bad as having to overcome, mountains, climbing the mountains. That's very challenging. So there are some obstacles in regards to maybe you want to get out of a relationship. you're kind of standing at the top of the hill here. You're in a position of advantage to kind of see the bigger picture. In this first week here, you're seeing what you have to do, what you have to overcome. And for a job, it can simply be just start looking, researching, see what's out there. Look to see if you can get in any kind of meet and greets, things of that nature, where you can, conventions, any kind of whatever it is you're interested in or want to go into, get involved. See if there's any conferences, anything of that nature. You're in a strong position of advantage. You're up against a lot, where you have to pay your bills. It could be up against other people in the same field. This just can be so many different things in the first week here, but what is it you have a passion for? This is Wands energy here. Look at all the growth on these wands and go after, Leo, what it is that you've been thinking about. You've been thinking about something in the background, but you're kind of like not wanting to step into the spotlight unless you know it can be 100% the Leo way. So obstacles to overcome, they're small ones, they're hills, it's not mountains. So whatever it is that is standing in your way, look to see how you can get around it, overcome it. Let's clarify the first week. And you have the Knight of Wands. Wow, this is Sister Fire sign coming in. Could be a Sagittarius that might be coming in saying, hey, there's this opening at my company. You would be great for it. It could be something of that nature. It's Wands energy here, Leo, whatever it is that you have a passion for. The Knight of Wands means there's some kind of movement or change, and certainly this can be you making that change. But I do see there's something that's going to come in, could be an opportunity. This is Sagittarian's energy, so could be someone who is a Sagittarius, maybe in charge of a company. It could be in regards to your love life. You could be making a stand here, wanting to move forward in regards to your relationships, significant others. And for some of you, I am picking up, it's going to be out with the old and in with the new. So you're kind of fed up with how things have been going. And so very much that out with the old, in with the new. And what's coming in is the Knight of Wands energy. And that is something that's coming in very quickly. So it can be as soon as this first week in June. So look for what this might be. What is it you have a passion for? What do you want to do? What do you want to get rid of? Be ready when this Knight of Wands energy comes in, because it comes in very quickly. Could be an opportunity in some way, shape, or form, Leo, that you can take advantage of. But the thing with this energy, it goes out just as quickly. So it's kind of a spur of the moment. Don't think too long. If something if somebody asks you to be involved in something, just automatically say yes. Don't turn down any opportunities. Again, I'm looking at the crystal that's been suggested for you for the month of June. It's about trusting in your third eye chakra, your intuition, your perception on things. So, yeah, trust in the universe. Trust that the universe has got your back. Now, in the second week here, Leo, you have the 10 of Swords, and this is definitely something that's over and done with. And this could be you, Leo, just saying, I'm done. I am done. Drawing the line in the sand. The nice thing about the 10 of Swords is, it's over. You can it's a fresh start. Look at the sun coming up in the background. I know this is kind of a little bit of a gruesome card. It doesn't take 10 swords to put an end to something, but this is very dramatic energy, indicating there's nowhere to go but up. So definitely for some of you, I am picking up that you're putting an end to a relationship or possibly completing a divorce. It could be in the legal system. It's your time to rest. It's your time to know that something is over. It could be where you're living. It could be relationships. It could be your job. It could be something that you might have been putting your heart and soul into, Leo, and it's just not taking off. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. And very strong emphasis here in the second week that you're realizing something is over and done with. Again, I'm picking up strong emphasis, out with the old and in with the new. Now, whatever this is, it might not totally be dead in the sense that we're seeing here. It could be reborn in a new and different way. I am picking that up for some Leo. So let's look at your tea leaf message. Moon, wow, changes in your life. Okay, with the moon here, yeah, you're making some significant changes. And for some of you, there's something working in the background with this moon tea leaf card coming out. It's an indication that there are things that are kind of like coming together. You don't have all the information. You're not seeing everything super clear, because right now something has ended. And it can be maybe a relationship where someone else is ending it, Leo. And best to let it go. Best to let it go. There's changes definitely coming in. So first half of June, definitely some major changes. Some of them are being made for you. For other Leos, you're making the change. So let's clarify. Oh, look at this. Yes, the Tower is clarifying. And it can be something that very dramatic. It could be something that maybe you've been in a relationship for a long time, but it's just, you just don't feel the same way towards the individual. Maybe you've grown or they've grown, or, maybe you're not the center of their life anymore. Maybe they're workaholics. You're just not getting that attention. So I do feel for some Leos, dramatic relationships coming to an end. Again, it can be a job that you worked for so long, moving forward with possibly new technology, new fields. There's something that is really sparking your interest, and there's things working behind the scenes that will be coming up for you, Leo. So Tower is sudden change, and the Knight of Wands is bringing in that sudden change. Could be an opportunity. So it could be where you're living. It could be who you're with. It could be where you work. Maybe a project that you're working on. You're revamping something. Now, going into the third week here, you do have the Major Arcana card, the Emperor. And that can be, a major life event. It's a Major Arcana card. And the Moon card here, you're not going to see everything right away. And it's just, all it's telling you with this message is changes in your life. And again, changes that might be thrust upon you or changes that you're actually making. This is Aries card and energy, the Ram. It's about moving forward. So whatever's coming in, whatever obstacles you might be overcoming here, and you are saying, it is saying obstacles to overcome. There's something you have to finalize here, put an end to it. Could be you're putting an end to something. And I keep picking up relationships. You're moving on. So this could be an Aries that's helping get you through. This could be the Aries energy that you're adapting. This could be a friend that you're going to, but this is very strong forward moving motion. So you're definitely making changes for this month of June. Very strong energy where I feel that even if you tried to do this before, this time you're going to succeed. So tea leaf card, Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. This could be something that you've been going through, and here's the end. You are all the wiser for it. You're putting an end to something, whether it's you're not happy where you're living, you're not happy in your job, you're not happy in a relationship, something, you're putting an end to something. It could even be your health. Maybe you want to get healthy, you want to lose some weight. You're putting an end to what you're unhappy about. So again, it could be a person, place, thing, something that you're working on, possibly where you're living. Maybe you want to move to a different city. Maybe you want a different job. You're putting an end to something. And yeah, it's been a long journey. But with this Aries energy here, with the Emperor, very strong, starting something new. So you've got Sagittarian energy here. You have Aries energy here. And wow, Leo, you're going to make this happen. Let's clarify. Yep. Magician, you're going to manifest what it is that you want. And I think it's becoming very clear to you what you need to do. And you're going to be successful. You're going to start taking small steps towards whatever it is that you want to manifest for yourself. And I can see that there's a change in the first half of the month, and going into the second half of the month, you're getting more mental clarity is what I'm picking up here. You've got all the resources you need going into the second half of June to manifest what it is you're looking for. Last week here, you do have the Page of Swords. This is the page that, does the research, really gets in there to get the story, to get the truth. And so this is an indication, especially with that many birds up there, you're going to get some information. You're going to be able to research. You're going to find out the truth. You're kind of, there's going to be some kind of new idea, some kind of new communication. Definitely, you can kind of see that here. I feel the Knight of Wands is bringing in an opportunity, and you're kind of now really seeing things very clearly by the end of the month. I feel that as you do start making steps towards what it is that you want, you're going to be able to have that mental clarity looking back at the beginning of the month and where you're at by the end of the month. You're going to see things very clearly. You're going to see that you're going in the right direction. So let's look at the tea leaf message for this last week. Seahorse, family matters. That's simply an indication that possibly if you're a family man or woman, you might be moving, up and moving to a new area. And that could be in regards to a job. I feel, Leo, that, you've put off doing something. And now I see that it's kind of like a now or never kind of energy, and the obstacles might have been family. You didn't want to uproot the kids if you have kids, taking them out of school. It's kind of that kind of energy. So this card means that you've been feeling very weighed down in regards to some kind of family matter. So I'm going to very quickly pull a clarifying card for the seahorse, something to do with family. It might be that you want to take a job possibly overseas, go into the military, and you'll be stationed overseas, and that's affecting how your family feels about that. Oh, the Queen of Swords. Okay. Well, it could represent somebody who is the I want to say the patriarch or the matriarch, and since this is the queen, it might be the matriarch of the family that is putting their 2 cents in. You're seeing the truth. Both these swords are raised in the last week. You're going to move forward with what it is you want, because you're starting off the month where you are in a position of advantage. Maybe you didn't have this advantage, this position previously. You do now for this month. You're going to go for it. Let's clarify. Yep, you're standing at the crossroads waiting to make this decision. Again, where you're living, a relationship, something you want to work on, a group you want to join, a class you want to take. There's something where you're really thinking about it. You see things clearly. You got the message, but it might disrupt something in regards to family. So there you have it, Leo. If you do have the lepidolite crystal, carry it with you for the month of June. I see the beginning of the month, there's changes coming in. There's obstacles, there's some slight problems that you have to solve. If you're going to accept a job in another city, you're now going to have to find a place to live. So it's hills, not mountains again. So first half of the month, there's changes coming in. There's opportunities coming in. Something is definitely ending over. Either you're doing it or circumstances are thrusting it upon you. And you're really moving forward in the second half of the month. I see success. You're utilizing all the resources available to you. And you know, the Queen, the Page of Swords, you know, the Elephant card is leaving you all the wiser by the end of the month as to what it is that you want to move forward with, Leo. So I wish you all the very best of luck. That is the energy for the month. And thank you so much for joining me for personal readings, Leo. Visit my website. But love and abundance to my Leo family.